Hello and welcome to N.Divine 83 Live, episode 13. I'm Nick Divine, coil builder from over on Instagram. I run live coil building shows here on YouTube every other Tuesday and Saturday. Every other Tuesday and Saturday around 8:30 Eastern Time US. Alternating Tuesdays, I release pre-recorded videos, and alternating Saturdays, I do live UK shows at 4:30 Eastern Time US. Any change in the schedule, I will make you aware at the beginning or end of each show. 99% of my shows are coil building based. Tuesday shows, I usually show off a new device or RDA. My shows normally run 2 to 3 hours, but you will be able to watch the replay after at any time. I have organized playlists, run giveaways, and build-offs. Don't forget to hit the like, sub, comment, and chat with the crazy motherfuckers in chat. You might learn something, but we have fun, though. If it sounds like I just read something, it's because I fucking did. Damn, man. What's up, everybody? Who's here? Black Cat, White Face, what's up? Stoozy Sue, Colin Manning, John, Bones, Casey, Thomas, Paul Scott, CM Whitlow, John, Josh, Justin, Chad, Taxi. Interesting name. Thomas Hall. Bones a Skater. Dan, Chad. Michael. King Fatty. Hippie Geraldo. What's up? Jesse. Clinton. What's up? Dustin. What's up? So yes, if you weren't in here, I'm going to be reading off this thing in the beginning of every show. Now, Saturdays, I used to do my live shows on Saturday, and the only reason why I really switched it was because of Sherlock Ohms did his on Saturdays. But Sherlock Ohms doesn't really do live videos on Saturday anymore. So I think I'm going to go back to Saturdays and see what happens, because Sundays kind of suck, especially when I have work and I get done this pretty late, and then I lose sleep for work. So, plus Saturdays are just better. So I'm probably just gonna start doing Saturdays again. I am gonna start doing Saturdays again. Yeah, I got the TM, the Pro Series TM. I just put some twisted frame staples in here. They're like a 0.18 or something. Not really my kind of vape. They're very flavorful, but they're not my normal vape grade though. They're definitely breaking in. At first they weren't cloudy at all. Like, at all. They were just all flavor. But this thing's gorgeous. It's so nice. So Tuesday we'll look at this. We'll do a build on Tuesday. We'll look at the twisted messes. What I'm probably going to do, almost a 2, am I okay? Yeah, it's like a 0.18. So what on Tuesday, what I might end up doing, like if I have an RDA like this, I might end up doing like the first half of the video, cut off the video, and come back on live and do the rest of the video. So I have like a part 1 and part 2. And this way people that just want to see the RDA can just watch that. Because there are people that just skip over my videos because they're 3 hours long. If you think that's not happening, it absolutely happens. They look at 3 hours and they just go, nah, I'm alright. I ain't watching it. But when they see a half an hour or like under an hour, they'll watch that shit. It's an absolute thing that happens. It just happens. So the mutation times 234. Yeah, that's old. That's old, right? It's 2 posts, 3 posts, 4 posts. Yeah, that thing's like over a year old. Yeah, I built on that thing a couple times. I don't have one. It's a pretty cool RDA. It's definitely a cool RDA. Mutation X is like, they're like one of the first to do it right. With like having an RDA that you're able to build on. A Clapception. You guys want to see a Clapception? There was like a couple different things I was going to do, but I could do a Clapception. No. Ronald, what's up? What I was going to do wasn't going to be too great. What wires are you using, Stu? So the only other one I was going to do was basically just going to be a form of a staggerton. We do staggertons all the time. I think Tuesday I'm going to do a cage build. So Tuesday we'll do a cage build. I could do some sort of Clapception. I like Clapceptions. I don't want to go too high gauge in wire because I do want this video not to be too long. I gotta get up so early for work these days. I'm getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So if we stop this at 11, that usually means that I get to bed at like 12 and then I only get 4 hours of sleep. Alright. Cage build will be Tuesday. Yeah, we'll do cage build Tuesday. I could do some sort of Clapception. Clapception staggerton. That's like my spaceship build. Yeah, Stoozy Stu, what gauge wires are you using? Because like with a Clapception, you should use 40 gauge at the highest, or at the thickest wire. What's up all day, vape? 40 gauge should be like the biggest wire you use to go over something. Chad, you keep saying 44. You're not Stoozy, so. Okay. You use the vacuum truck. Good, good, good. Yeah, the owner of Keep It 100 passed away, huh? I didn't hear how, but I heard he passed away. He or she, actually. I don't even know if it's a he or she, but it doesn't sound good. A car crash, that really sucks, man. Car crashes are bad. Oh, that's hard to take. Like, when somebody dies like that, him and his girlfriend, oh. That sucks. That's like, what's up, Cloud Envy? Cloud Envy, I know I gotta talk to you. I'm an asshole. But, yeah, that sucks. Like, when somebody dies of a car crash, it's like, even drugs suck, but drugs is almost suicide, kinda. Almost. It still sucks when you lose somebody from drugs. I've lost somebody from drugs. But car crash is just like, nobody deserves that shit. Not that anybody deserves to die, but you know what I mean. That's a tragic way to go. I can't put this thing high enough for this build. I've never had this thing turn this high. This is a triple battery series. Regulate it. And now I have it turned up more than I've ever had. And a drunk driver. Oh, they don't know. They don't know. These are twisted frame staples. That's good. They're frame staples that I twisted and then put in here. They're all nichrome. Actually, they're all crazy wire. It's all crazy wire there. Now they're kicking. They're very flavorful. Very flavorful. A lot of flavor off of them, that's for sure. All right, Paul. Yeah, just keep that spin LT level. Keep it level and on the same plane and you'll be fine. All right. So I guess I'll do... First I'll just make a clap... I'll make a small Clapton and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it. I guess I'm going to use... I like using 34 because it's not too hard to where I'm going to fuck it up. And it's not too big to where it looks all bulky. So 34 is kind of my happy area for micro Claptons. I really like 34 for micro Claptons. It doesn't look too bulky. It's a little bulky. It's not too bulky. And it's also not too small to where it's going to keep breaking on me. 32 is a little big, but that works also. 30 is just, it gets big. So 34, I really like for micro Claptons. That's like one of my favorites, 34. Now, when you do 34, you gotta use at least 40. 40 is even a little rough to be Clapton and over 34. So I think I will go 44. Well, Stu, what are you using? What wires have you been using? Or you're not using any wires, you just want to know what I like. Because actually 34, 44 is a good combo. I just gotta find my 44. Okay. No, alright. So we'll do 34, and as long as I could find... Man, it's hot up in here. There it is. 44. got the AC on. Yeah. So, when doing a clapception with like 34 or whatever core wire you're using, actually you might think like, wow, 44 is hard to use and 46 is hard to use. It's actually easier to clap than over 34 with something smaller than bigger. The bigger the wire is you go around there, the harder it's going to be. Think about it. What if I tried to put 30 gauge over 34? It's hard, right? If I tried to put 30 gauge over 34, 34 gauge, 30 gauge, it would just start breaking, right? And then 32 is just a little bit smaller. But the thinner and thinner I get, the easier it's going to go on there. Comprende? Yeah. So, you do want to use a fast drill when doing micro claptons also, because micro claptons take a long time. And the faster you go, most likely, the cleaner it's going to come. So, I'm going to get my fast drill. And I'm only going for a single coil here. I can't be going too crazy tonight. So we're going to do a single coil. I'm going to make the micro clapton. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll think about it as I'm claptoning. As I do my clapton, I will think. And as I think, I will do my clapton. So, I actually usually like to have something like a bobby pin in my drill. I don't have a bobby pin on here right now, but this will do. But bobby pins work really good if you have a chuck like this. There we go. All right, there we go. All right. So, I'll wait for people to get back. I hope that doesn't happen every time somebody... Alright. 34 gauge. I'm going to take out about this many. I guess around 3 feet. What the fuck? Let me do that again. Oh, look at that. A dory liquid is here. Huh. I was just showing over the dory liquid. What's up, Dawn? So 34 gauge. What I am going to do is I'm going to put a new swivel on my Spin LT. A couple people asked me how come I don't use a Spin LT anymore. I do use a Spin LT. The Spin LT is here, and then I hook a swivel to it. So I get like double the spinning. Crazy, I know. And then what I also have are these little key rings I got from a close by hardware store that I could put onto a new swivel and just switch it out real quick. Because when I do micro claptons, I use a fairly new swivel. I don't need any issues when doing micro claptons. I need to make sure that I have a really good new swivel on there. So I'll do this with the micro clapton. I'll use it a couple times with the micro clapton, and then I'll use it for regular builds, and the next time I do a micro clapton, I'll get a new swivel. Swivels are so important with micro claptons. I mean, just think about it. I'm trying to clapton a piece of 34 gauge. You really need this to be spinning or it's just going to break. Especially when you're spinning it at 2800 RPM. Which is what this drill does. This drill does 28 RPM. Where is it? Right there, 28 RPM is right there, 28 rotations per minute. Aight. So now, I'm going to bend the 34 around the swivel. All right. And I actually don't really like twisting this because twisting it actually makes it weak. So I like to almost wrap the one around the other. And you may think that's the same as twisting, but it's really not. It's actually claptoning over. Twisting actually, it kind of hurts the wire. It stretches the wire. It's rough on the wire. So I'm wrapping the one wire over the other. And you're going to think I'm crazy. You're going to say, Nick, put the fucking hot glue down. But nope. There's a couple reasons I do this. Because since I don't twist it, I want to lock it in with some hot glue. Plus, what this does is it makes it stronger near this swivel. It gives me ultimate twisting capabilities. Now I could take the 34 and take it on this side, bend it over the hook on my drill and do the same thing. Don't twist it because that hurts the wire. but wrap the smaller one around the bigger one. Basically like that. You want to do it 5 to 10 times. If you don't hot glue it, definitely do it more like 10 times. But I really like the hot glue. Alright. And hot glue here. So now they're both very strong near the ends. You don't want to heat up that wire too much because that's also going to hurt the wire. Alright, so now I just want to pull this away from the swivel and make sure everything feels nice and tight. Like a tiger. Alright. Let me just clear off my table here because it is a bit messy over here. Wasn't planning on using all 4 feet of the table today, but I do. All right. More than 4 feet, damn. So basically I just turned my drill and made sure that that swivel's turning. If it's not turning, I either have to loosen up the tension or pull it. It's usually loosen up the tension. Loosen. Now once it gets going, you could pull that tension back. You just got to get that swivel going. Alright, once it starts going, it'll stay going. But you gotta get it going. Gotta get it going. Gotta get it going. Gotta get it going. Alright. Alright. Look how awesome this looks. Check this shit out. Pretty cool, right? But it vapes like crap on a mech mod, this build. Right-handed equals drilling left for some people. That's not always true. Some people build backwards. I kind of like holding it with my right. I'm a righty, and I hold it with my right. But then again, my hands are super skilled, so my left could do what other people's right can't do, I guess. But that's just me. Super cocky. Yeah. It actually makes sense to, if you're starting off, I would suggest trying to use your dominant hand as your fusing hand, but I'm so deep in, I'm I'm good. I'm good. Alright, so now the 44 gauge, I'm just going to find an opening here. I guess I could go close up for a second, but so I'll take the 44. I'll find an opening somewhere, usually in the 34. Whoa. Forge, what's up? I'm going to turn the volume down. So I'm holding the spool like exactly a foot away. Um, Loose tension on the drill so the swivel spins, and I pull a little bit of tension on this. So there is tension on the wire, but not all from the drill. Drill is less tension. Watch that swivel, make sure it's turning, then I can pull this back to get the rest of the tension for this to go around the right way. Other than that, just fast drill, watch it, make sure you get the angle. You're not going to see every turn because it's just too small. You're going to see your wire change color. It's silver here and it's going to get darker and darker as you go down. Just try to keep it tight, go fast, and just try to get it done as quickly as possible. The quicker the drill, the tighter. Don't hold too much of an angle because then you're going to get loose claptons. And once again, I'm holding about a foot away from the wire. It gives you enough time to get that angle the right way. Now I do like to lock this in by going over itself. Just a couple times it broke. That's good. I'm at the end. Hey Stu, I do have a couple micro Clapton videos, just to let you know. I have a couple micro Claptons, a couple Clapception videos. So this isn't the first time that I've done it. It'll actually probably be around the third. Well, the one is actually in a giveaway video, so it doesn't have a picture of it. I have just a micro Clapton video. It's only like 15 minutes long, and I've done others. I know that. It's all good. I'm gonna be repeating builds no matter what. So, what's up, Addy? So now I'm just going to cut this free. Let me see how long it is, just so I can let you know like how far I get with however long this is. It looks like I think I have exactly 3 feet. I'm an inch shy of 3 feet, so I got 35 inches. Inch shy of 3 feet. That should get me pretty far. Now what to do with it? I wasn't thinking about what to do with it while I was Clapton in. I was just thinking how awesome I was. I love this thing. So, what I usually like to do with these is just straight up parallel Clapton them with something, but I don't think that's what we want to do. Let's just put it around something right now. Let's put it around just a round core. This way we got the Clapception out of the way. We done a Clapception. Done. So, let's get some, I'm kind of running low on 26 gauge. Let's get some 24. Let's go let's just go crazy. Let's just get some 24 gauge out, right? Let's go fucking nuts. We'll get some 24. And I'm just going to get 1 time around the spool. That's 2 times around the spool. 2 times around the spool. Get my regular drill. Put the 24 in there after I bend it. Grab the other end of the 24 with my needle noses. Just twist to make it straight. Nick, I'm ignoring everybody in chat. What a dick. What are you asking me, man? You're always saying some weird shit about ribs. I don't know what you're saying. You're not even asking me anything. It's not the day. It's not the day to be doing that. Alright, just wrapping this 24 around the swivel. Alright, so what I like to do with these is I'm going to take the end, and I like to put weight on the end of it. It just seems to make things easier for me. You could put it around a spool if you want, right? Yeah, you could re-spool it and clap them like that. That's actually probably the smartest way to do this, is get an empty spool. Yeah, that's probably the smartest way to do this. I'm going to get an empty spool. How do you do this again? How do you spool wire? And I'm just going to stick it in the slot. Hold it there. Hold this down here and just re-spool it. All right. Now remember, I'm going to have a lead to this coil, so clapceptions aren't easy to make, so for the sake of saving some of it, I'm going to do space clapton in the beginning, because I only made 3 feet, and I'm not sure how far that's going to get me. So, stuck it in the drill chuck, do a couple twists, space clapton because it's going to be a lead anyway. And then I'll bring it tighter. Wow. Thing's picking up a lot of dust from this spool that's been sitting around. That's nasty. The dust is bigger than the clapton. Jeez Louise. That's just nasty. Oh my goodness. What? Yeah, hopefully it'll burn off. What if it's unburnable dust? Jesus, you'd think it would be the end. I am super macro right now, though, I'll tell you that. It's kind of interesting, eh? You learn something new every day. Oh no. Wait, what? Sababa burning down. Get the fuck out of here. Sababa's a vape shop near us. It's actually good friends of mine. They were like one of my first sponsors. Justina, what's up? Alright, I'm getting towards the end of my Clapception here. Alright. So I'm going to hold it with my needle noses at the end. Alright. So it ended up being 3 inches 3/4 is what's perfectly clapped into all the way. It's 4 inches. It's a little more than 4 inches the whole thing. So that'll get you. What's up, Mimi? That'll get you a single coil. That 3 feet of 34 with 44 over it will get you there. So TC Vapes, what's up? So I think what I'm going to do to lock this in is I'm going to take some 40 gauge, right? I've never done this before, but it's probably super smart of me to do it. Actually, do I want to lock it? I want to lock it in down here for sure. Alright. So I'm going to stick the 40 gauge into my drill, and I'm just going to clap it over the beginning of this wire, like real tight. So it's going to lock the beginning in. Don't have to be perfect, just something to lock it in, like I said. Actually looks pretty cool. Interesting. Check this out. Cool. Cool. Oh, good, Jason. What's up? 67 people. Man, how did I get so fucking popular and liked? 67 motherfuckers. I remember there was like 12. I go on Instagram and get like 4, 12. Damn. Alright, so what am I going to do with this? It's not loose yet. But, I mean, that's a Clapception. Right there, you clip it, Clapception. If I wanted to just have this wire, alright? If I just wanted just this wire, just this, right? what I would do is I would take the 40 gauge and lock it in right here also at the end. So that's too many people. We gotta go. That's too many people for this jerk off. Let's go. Team assemble. Let's get the fuck out of here. Sammy, what's up? Maybe we're just bored. Got nothing else better to do on a Sunday. Football's over, so. Wow, that's dusty. That's all from the spool that I put it on, I believe. Alright. I wash all my coils anyway, I really don't care. Pre-wicked, exactly. Pre-wicked. Alright. Maybe that's why they vape so good, because they pick up dust along the way. So, that's a Clapception. Cut it, wrap it up, Clapception, you're done. But that's not what we do here. What do we do? Do we half stagger this with a staple stack? Is that what we do? Do we staple stack right next to it? Do we first loosen this up? Do we put our drill in reverse and hold this and loosen it up so it moves freely? Do we do that? And then do we take a staple stack, put it next to it, and do we put 40 gauge between here to helix it? What? Use it as frames for a helix. This thing's 4 inches big. I would need 4 more. I would need 3 more. Bigger than this. Can't do that. A helix is twisted wire. I get what you're saying. I do. It's a very cool idea, but we're trying to keep this show a little short. So what we do is we loosen this up. That's what we do here. We could do something like that one show, though. Do some clapped-in frames for the helix. I've actually done one, and I've never been able to wrap it. It was like one of my favorite wire porns I ever had, and I was never able to wrap that damn thing. It always came out looking like crap. And you don't see many of them either. You don't see many clapped-in rails helixes, you know? I see where you're going. I like the thought. Let's do it. What's it called? Bro-agreeing? Bro-agreement? A bro-agreement? I respect what you're saying, but here's where you're wrong. Here's where I disagree. Yeah, we'll call this the Dustbuster. Fork Felix, yeah. I gotta work on just the Felix first, and then we'll move on to the Fork Felix. We're gonna do a half staggered, and then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna clip this from my swivel, and now I just need. I'm going to get some 0.4 ribbon. 0.4? Yeah, 0.4. 0.4 is even going to be real short for this. So 0.4. I'm timing you. Oh, I almost turned us off. Clapception alien pitchfork, exactly, yeah. Let's do that. You do it and tell me how it goes, and then I'll do it. When you do it, I'll see how it's done, and then I'll do it. Alright? So Chris is going to do a Clapception alien pitchfork. He's going to send me pics of it, and then once I see how it's done, we'll do that live. Alright? So now I just need about 12 inches of 0.4. And I'm going to get about 3 pieces. Yeah, 3 should be good. I think 3 will do it. Yeah, 3's good. Your zipper. Your zipped zipper. Do it, Casey. I'll show you my wire porn. It may be hard to find, but I could probably find it. It was definitely one of my favorite wire porns, and I keep wanting to go back to it. It wasn't a Clapception, though. It wasn't a Clapception. It was just Claptons twisted together, but it was parallel Claptons. It was 2 different. I'll have to show you to fully understand. It's going to be a pain in the ass to find, but maybe I could do it. It's going to be hard to find. Because there's not a... It's easier to find something when I have a full series for it, because there's like 6 pictures of it. But when there's only 1 picture of the entire thing, going through 3,000 plus pictures isn't fun. To find 1 picture in 3,000 of them. Oh, that sucks. What's really fucked up is usually insurance, if it fucks up your house. Well, at least it was only the power, yeah. Because, I mean, that still sucks, especially if you have, like, stuff in your fridge that's going to go bad. And then if it's nighttime, that sucks. But if it falls on your house, most insurance companies don't cover it because it's an act of God. We had it happen at my grandmother's house. A tree fell onto her house, and insurance didn't cover it because it was an act of God, because lightning hit it, and they didn't cover it. Her homeowner's insurance. Oh, do you mean you thought a Clapception was something than that what this is? That would be pretty funny. If I'm doing something and you're like, wow, what the fuck is that? What the fuck's this guy doing? But I assure you that this is a Clapception, what I just did. But we will look and see. And I'm searching Clapception. Yeah, that's a Clapception. That's a Clapception there. That's what this would have been if I would have just wrapped it up. If I just took this wire and wrapped it up, it would be that. This one's space clapped in, but it's a Clapception. It's pretty nice. Yeah. Pretty cool looking. So if I space it, I get... No. That's a Clapception. That's damn near the same thing I just did. Now I'm just adding to it. That wire you have there is damn near the same thing as what I just did here. That's what you put up. Yeah, that's a Clapception. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And so is this. They're just two different kinds. Different wires used. Clapception is just using a Clapton to Clapton over something. That's all it is. Yeah, once I wrap this, it would open up also. That's true. So I'm just getting a 6-ply ribbon stack here, 0.4 Canthal. Nothing too special, just a little something. Something. All right. I could have made that bigger. Oh, I'm kind of stupid. That's all right. Because I'm going to be putting 40 gauge between all this. So that's going to make this bigger. But how much bigger is the question? Whatever. It is what it is. He's a friend. Chessie's saving herself from me, right? Yeah, decor stagger fuse. I seen that. It's a stagger fuse clapped in. It's a stagger fuse clapped in without any cores. It's just a bunch of D cores fused together. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Just making sure this goes in the drill chuck properly. Yeah, so I did a clapception. Alright. I guess I could show you up close real quick what's kind of going on so far. A nickception. We're calling this the Dustbuster. Calling it the Dustbuster. Alright. Clapception next to a stack of ribbon. And I'm just going to go in the gaps, and that should move. The Clapton should move. As I do this. So it's kind of a groove fuse, but it should actually just force fuse in there, and gaps should be made when I do this. We will see. It's going to make a cool look, though, you'll see. I've done this before. No, I locked down the beginning, okay? So I locked this down, but this, check this out. This is sliding. I'm moving the Clapton up now. So it's locked there, but not down here. Yeah. Alright. So now, I'm just going to kind of wing it and just, I've built something like it before. Chances are, I've built something like everything before. Alright. So, I'm going to stand this up, get my 24 gauge. Swivel. E does equal MC squared. MC2. MC2. Oh shit, Ron Jeremy's here. What's up, you guys? What's up, Fida? Yeah, it is on my wall. That's funny. Yeah, I'm a physics doing motherfucker. All right, 24 on the swivel. Now, I do need to watch what I'm doing here. I didn't secure this ribbon to anything yet. I do want to make sure that it doesn't just twist all over the place. But I think I have faith that if I start it off in a good place, that it'll stay in a good place, because it's not a super long. This is a single coil. Maybe I'll lock it in with like a 2-wrap of some scrap wire I have here. I don't want to do too many because I don't want it to stop my Clapton from moving. You'll see. You'll see what's being built today. Sorry, don't mean to be a dick, but I've already said it like 4 times, so you'll see. I'm about to go close up, so stick around. Point blank, what's up? Plus, it ain't got a name. We're just calling it the Dustbuster. And everybody's probably looking at this like, oh, that's so fucking sick, dude. Oh my god, that's fucking sick. I put a ball on the sidewalk and it didn't roll anywhere. Flat Earth proven. I told you. Physics, motherfuckers. So I got 40 gauge here. Just gonna make sure that this staple doesn't go anywhere I don't want it to. I'm just forcing it into the Clapception gaps. Alright, so the staple is kinda acting up, not too bad, but as soon as you see a little something going on, yeah, there is definitely a little something going on here. So as soon as you see a little something going on, you want to fix that. Alright, something's holding my Clapton from moving out of the way. And I think it's that wrap I put in there. I don't know if you could see that my 40 gauge isn't really pressing all the way through. It's actually really hard to see on camera, which is a change because usually it's hard to see with the naked eye, easier to see with the camera. So take this out. Oh, it's definitely tight too. There you go. Alright. So that should be the lead, what I just did. Damn it! Drop the spool. So what I just did is the lead, so now hopefully I can bring it all together. Oh, I hate it when this happens. Stupid little shit like this. Sorry, I feel like that's my fault. I just gotta get this staple to cooperate. And it will. It just takes a little bit of patience and some persuasion. Just that one freaking ribbon's driving me crazies. No, not really, because the thing is the staple's so much smaller than the Clapton is. If they were the same size, it would help, but it would actually probably mess me up even more if I did something like that. The staple wire is just so small. That's actually one of the reasons why it's doing it. But when you wrap this thing up, it looks really cool. Because it's smaller. Yeah, I need some new nylons. Hamster, it was a horrible idea. Why'd you make me do it? That's why we call this one the Dustbuster. We're wicking it as we go. We're wicking it with hair and dust as we go. Hence the name Dustbuster. This is the new age shit, man. You gotta evolve with this hobby, or you just become just one of the other guys. You just become, what's it called? Irrelevant. You become irrelevant if you don't start creating. I'm the next Blue Lagoon over here with my fucking wicking techniques. You're working on a coil that doesn't need juice. You just fuse a little bit and drip. Just fuse and drip. No, I really drip some juice on there though. See the juice? I'm priming the wick as I go. Okay. There you go. Oh, that was cool as hell looking. That might have been the coolest macro I've ever done. Yeah, right? Messing up my fuse, but damn, that was cool. Alright, that's kind of getting on my nerves. You wouldn't think so? This thing's going to vape amazing. Clapceptions, first of all, are awesome. And then you put a staple next to it. This thing's going to hold so much juice between the Clapception and the spaces in between the 40 gauge and the staple. Wait until you see this thing wrapped up. There's going to be a space in between the 40 gauge and the staple because the staple's so much smaller than the 24. Yeah, this could literally not need a lot of wick. I could probably take a few hits off this without wick, I bet. Clapceptions are no joke. They really vape good. They just hold a whole bunch of juice. Just gotta hope that it wraps alright. Which I think it will. I think this staple has cooperated with me for a while now. It doesn't look all messed up anymore. Almost done this here. Oh, staple's starting to wrap around weird. Get back up here. Yeah. Good thing we're in the lead because now I gotta cut the loop off my staple because I think it's being a hindrance. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Fucking done. Fucking sick of it. Alrighty. Yeah, dog. Motherfucker. My day job is just killing it. Just killing it. I also work as a carpenter, but my main job is to kill it. Carpentry is just is a side job. You see them spaces? You see the Dustbuster. You see the spaces? You did see a TM24 Pro in the thumbnail. A blurry one. I'm killing it full time. I'm doing carpentry part time. So I don't know how many hours are in a week, but that's how many hours I'm killing it. Carpentry I do about 40 to 50 hours a week. Coil building I do about 20 hours a week, so I'm pretty booked. I do kill it in my sleep, so I'm an awesome sleeper. I could sleep with the best of them. Alright, you see the spaces between the 40 gauge and the staple? I once beat, in a sleeping contest, Rip Van Winkle. True story. You might think he's older than me, but that just makes him sleep better. I beat him. Nick Van Winkle, yeah. Now we'll do the TM. I have a build in there. I just put in there, so no. I was kind of thinking it would be awesome to put in there, but no. We're going to do this on Tuesday. Is it 11? Damn. Damn. That's because I came on really late, though. It's 11 o'clock, yeah. That's because I came on super late. I came on at like 9 o'clock, a little after. The small Cyber Macro Clapton was a 3846. 3846. I just did that a little bit ago, too. Try twisting your frame staples. What's up, Jerry? Try twisting your frame staples. It's very flavorful. It kind of cuts down on the clouds, but I think frame staples don't have the best clouds anyway. They don't have like the thickest clouds. They have thin, flavorful clouds. But try it. Try twisting your frame staples. Got this idea from Tooney. They're only a 4-ply frame staple, 28 gauge frames, and then I twisted them. But man, so what I did was, because this is I think how he does it, he twists them, twist them pretty tight, and then untwist them a couple rotations. So just think, them ribbons are twisting up, and then when you untwist them, they're opening a little bit, right? That's just the sound of flavor when it does that.
He's on 24 milligrams.
What? Oh man, I have like 9. 24 is a lot. I have like 9 I could give him.
Right.
Damn! That motherfucker on 24 milligrams. Damn, this is 50, but that's salt in it. All right. Hey, can you guys go talk and live somewhere else? Jesus. I'm trying to do a live. Fucking sick of it. It's the Soarin Air. So there's the Soarin Air and there's the Soarin Drop. All right, let's wrap this coil. Ava, just go to bed. Alright, let's wrap her up. So, this is the end I finished at. So that's the end I'm going to start wrapping at, because remember my staple was a little messed up here. So that's not even going to be in my coil. So I'm going to grab this wire. No, she's not after my scissors again. She's being bad. She's being bad. I'm trying to tell her, stop being bad. Alright. Where is my... So, the staple's very funny in here. Usually that would be hard to wrap, but when there's 24 gauge involved, it should be alright. No school tomorrow, that's right. Alright, stay up as late as you want. Fuck that, go to bed. Go to bed. Fuck bitch. It's President's Day tomorrow. President's Day. It's where we celebrate our fucking rockin' presidents. Fucking awesome presidents. 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 When you see this coil wrapped, you're gonna be like, oh, that's kind of cool how that happens. it definitely has a different look after it's wrapped. You do have to watch the fuses because they can snap, but still gonna look very cool. Well, if it snaps, it won't look cool, but if it don't snap, it'll look very cool. 40 gauge shouldn't snap. I've done this with 42 before, and I think I snapped a couple. So after I wrap it, I kept the tension on it the entire time. So it doesn't snap on each other, I'm going to pull it apart and let it recoil while it's apart, and then I can let it go. Here in Idaho, it's called Monday. Nah, I got bad knees. Sorry. And kneel them? What, like heat them up? No. I think that's what you mean. Probably not as funny as you as it was to me, but that was pretty funny. I heat them up when they're in the RDA. Did a 5 wrap around a 3mm. Let's take a gander. Now watch. See how much lower the staple is than the Clapton? So see, the space is still between the 40. So that holds juice too. And I still got the dust on there, so super effective. I'm holding my juice. Yeah, it wrapped good. Wrapped very well. Pretty cool looking coil. You could put staples on both sides too if you want it, and get the effect on both sides. Nah, this is gonna have to wait for Instagram, basically because of time. Time is not on my side right now. I gotta get to bed. But what I will do is I will get it in something to read the ohms. Man, I don't want to put it in here because I keep putting damn single coils in here, and then I don't vape them. Oh, you know what this would be cool in? This be cool in the Dead Rabbit. I did this twisted, these Claptons twisted, and I didn't really like how it came out. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Good show, good show. Nice chatting, nice chatting. These guys are good chatters. But seriously, this is a team effort, guys. I can't sit in here by myself and do this. This is a team effort. It's not a one-man show. Thank you, thank you. You chatty bastards. You chatty bastards. Chatty McChatterstons. You chatty McChatterstons. It was all nichrome besides the ribbon. The ribbon was Canthol. Everything else was nichrome. I'll put the specs in the description. How about that? It'll be in the description tomorrow. I said, yep, that's what I do. I'm doing the arms now. Just look at it. It's 24 gauge inside there. You got it at a 0.19. I don't think that's a big guess, but it is 24 gauge in there. Let's remember something about 24 gauge and 6 pieces of ribbon. That's nothing to wave your finger at. I think I like it more at 1/6. I would think that a dual coil would come. Nah, a dual coil I think would come out to about a 0.07. So 0.14. It might be 0.14, 0.15 right now. 0.14, 0.15 is what I'm guessing. Canthol ribbon, yeah. Oh, that was way off. I think the first person said it. Look at that. Fucking taxi. What is up? 0.19. Good shit. That's a good guess. 0.19. First it said 2.3. And now it's just saying 1.9 all over the place. 1.9, 1.9, 1.9. I'm not completely tight here with the screws. 1.6. One 6 when I tighten the screws. So it'll probably be a 1.9 at the end. Cool. First person said it. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. This thing definitely needs a cleaning. That's for show. Installed in the Dead Rabbit SQ. Why don't you want it? Use that shit. Use that shit, Stu. You can take the post off the Dead Rabbit, yes. Yep. So, thanks for hanging out, and the next show will be Tuesday. Tuesday, we'll look at this TM Pro. Yeah, Stu, as much as I would like to take the 38, keep it. You will use it. I promise you'll use it. Use that for wire that, Actually, Tuesday, I would love to start at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Tuesday. 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Tuesday. And then Saturday, we're going to do the UK time, 4:30 Eastern Time. All right. Other than that, I mean, the Coil Wars video is still coming up. There's just a lot of stuff going on with it. Yeah, other than that, thanks for hanging out. Good show. I'll see you. And have a good week. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.